Hey everyone, Gretchen Wegner from the Anti-Boring Approach to Powerful Studying here. And I have recently been making a few videos about how to handle the overwhelm of PowerPoints and how the heck are students supposed to study all that information that it seems like teachers barrage at them with slide after slide after slide. So the first video that I created was about how to make a one-page cheat sheet, and I provided 4 suggestions for you. Every PowerPoint deck could be one cheat sheet. Then the next video I made was all about supplies that you can buy so that you can make those cheat sheets in really interesting ways and not just on blank computer paper, but on bigger pieces of paper or more colorful pieces of paper. Today, I want to address this question on this whiteboard. Why can't I type up my one-page cheat sheet? And that's a fabulous question. I have a lot of students who it's like I can fit more on a page if I type, and shouldn't I just do that? And sure, I mean, if that's what you're really moved to do, and if you can't stand, there are especially some students who have specific learning differences that make it really hard for them to literally hold a pen or pencil. And so for them, absolutely, typing is the way to go. But for many of us, if we actually have the ability to be able to take it off of the screen and onto paper, we really should. And here's the reason why. Anyone who takes any of my courses, whether it's the Anti-Boring Approach to Powerful Studying or the one for educators, which is called The Art of Inspiring Students to Study Strategically, which is one of the things we're here to talk about today, I teach that there's this formula that we need repetition, but we also need variation in order to be able to learn anything guaranteed. And so the variation piece is the one that I want to talk about today. If you have just been watching a PowerPoint slide, and if you have been reading over the PowerPoint on your computer screen, right? Like in this little box of information, then I recommend you get out of the 2D space and into the 3D space. And that's why having whiteboards that you can write on or having paper so that your hands are moving, your body is engaging with the information. You might even be able to stand up at a wall so your body is moving, you're using color. All of that really provides the variation that the body needs in order to be able to up our motivation, up our interest, and also create more visual images that help us remember the information. Because as human beings, our brains are primarily visual in nature. Even folks who can't see often see visual images inside their brain. So that's just how we're built as people and how we learn. So I highly recommend that you get out of the screen and onto paper. That said, if you print out the PowerPoint, so the PowerPoints are on paper themselves, if you do that, then you're actually interacting with the pieces of paper as you're turning pages. You can circle things and underline and highlight and that kind of thing while you're processing the information. And if you do that, then I think it's okay to go ahead and make yourself a Microsoft Word document, or maybe create a cool visual graphic using some neat app online. So you can still do a lot of the tips that I mentioned online rather than offline, but make sure that you're titrating, which means moving between the digital world and the physical, tangible, touchable world in some way. So that's my advice to you. If you have any questions, please email me at gretchen@gretchenwegner.com. And if you're a parent, a student, or a teacher who's been watching these videos for ages and has not jumped into any of my courses yet, I strongly recommend that you do. There is so much juicy information in them, and I love the opportunity that I have to interact with each and every one of you much more in the courses than we can obviously via video. So feel free to head over to my website, gretchenwegner.com, and check out more about how to work with me in person. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye-bye.